Hello, my name is Anastasia. I'm a kindergarten teacher. I've been teaching in a public school setting for the past 6 years. The last 5 years have been in kindergarten, taught first grade, and my jam is definitely kindergarten. So welcome. This is Set 1, Storytellers and Illustrators. These slides were made by the amazing Tara West, and I will include a link below on where you can access and purchase these slides. So I just wanted to review one of the first lessons that I teach in kindergarten to help kindergartners get ready to start writing and being illustrators. So the first part is being an illustrator. And I teach kindergartners that even though we might not know how to form all the letters or identify all the letters yet, we can still be storytellers by drawing pictures. So that's what we're going to practice in this first lesson. The learning target is I can illustrate a story. So let's get started. I like Tara West's organization. You can just click on the first lesson. It takes you right there. So Set 1, Lesson 1, all about storytellers, learning target. I can be a storyteller through illustrating pictures. All right. So I also like her slides. They're pretty scripted, so you can just read off of them. And the first part goes like this. All right, looking at this bookshelf, these are all called books, and books, they tell stories. So listen as I read these book titles, and what kind of story do you think that these books will be about? All right, so this third one from the left, it has bugs on the spine. The spine is this rectangle that we see here. The books are on the shelf and we see how it's bound together. It's called a spine. So on this spine, it says bug, bug, and there's an S at the end, bugs. What do you think the story will be about? This one says, oh, look at the picture cue, monsters. Here's the next one over. It says ocean. I can tell by these little fishies and by the blue water background. This next one, this dark blue one, is pirates, sport, fairy tales, robots, space. So let's go back to one of these titles. How about the Pirates book? What kind of story could we find in the Pirates book? Pause and think. After about 10 seconds of thinking or so, or even more, and students have a thought in their heads, I usually give them a cue, give me a thumbs up when you have an idea. Then we do a think, pair, share. So they pair up, then they share, take turns with their ideas, and emphasize that we're whispering, that we take turns going around and telling each other, and that another goal is to listen to what our friends are talking about. Listen to the point where you can explain what your partner just said. All right, after think, pair, share, I'd ask, do you know who else can be a storyteller? It's you! All right, moving on. So when I say storytellers, you will say, yes, let's try it. Storytellers. And students respond, yes. Let's try it again. Storytellers. Students respond, yes. We all love to tell stories, and I know most of you guys love drawing pictures. At writing time, we will tell stories. So just setting up the expectations of the writing block and exactly what the students will be doing. Next slide. Storytellers. Students respond, yes. All right, it's time to do. So we're going to create a story using a book from below. So the students can vote on any title that they want, and our learning target today is I can write a story using an illustration, and we're all going to do the same topic, but all of our stories might look very different. And then it'll be fun to see all the different stories at the end when we share from the author's reading chair. So let's say we're going to do a story about pirates. And this is when I have them visualize. I'll have them close their eyes, open their ears, put a picture or a movie inside their head and start thinking, what's one story that I can tell about pirates? And then one idea might be, how about we tell a story, or I will tell one about a pirate looking for a treasure chest. So now I'm going to exit and I'm going to show on the board and model what that might look like. All right, so here we go. So first things first, if I'm a little bit confused about where to start, I can draw a stick figure for a pirate, and we can use shapes to make pictures. So I'm going to start with a circle for a head and one eye and maybe a smile. I know that sometimes I see a lot of pirates who have an eye patch, and that makes them look a little bit scarier. So here's an eye patch. It's a little smile. And how about mine's a girl pirate, and she is wearing a pirate's hat. It might have a little crossbone in the front of the hat, which I will show by just making an X. And she has hair. All right, now for her body, I'm just going to use straight lines like that. Her arms and her legs. And in fact, I want her to be underwater. So I'm going to make these squiggly lines. Pretend she's holding her breath. And here is the sand. Let's see. There we go. I am using Whiteboard by Microsoft Office, by the way. You can download the app. And here is going to be the treasure chest. I'm just going to draw a rectangle. A rectangle is a shape with 2 longer lines and 2 shorter lines. And 4 sides, 4 corners. And here's the top of the treasure chest. I'll put maybe a lock on it. All right, and she doesn't know what's going to be in the treasure chest yet, but I'm going to draw a thought bubble that might look like this. And she's going to be imagining what kind of treasure she's going to find. Maybe there's going to be her favorite toy, like a doll, a baby doll. Maybe there's going to be so many golden coins. And represent that by circles. What other treasures might she find? How about she'll find a slice of pizza? Because I know pizza is so yummy. It's a treasure for me when I'm having my lunch. All right. So now it's time to go back and color. I push my kindergartners to color with at least 5 different colors. So here's an array of colors that you can find. Anyways, I'm not going to color it in, but I'll let you decide. And then one of the last steps to writing is I'm also going to encourage my kindergartners to think about beginning letter sounds. So going back, looking at the pictures, what kind of beginning sound do you hear for treasure? Yes, that is a T. Oh, let's go back here. Yep, that's the letter. I'm going to do that right here. That's the letter T for treasure. And let's practice a couple more labels. And in your picture, I'd like to see at least 3. If you can try. What letter's for pirate? Yeah, that's the letter P. Pull straight down, backward C. Oh, here's another letter, P for pizza. And I did 3. If I really want to push myself, let's do 2 more. This is a doll. So magic C, pull up, pull down for doll. And cut coins, like in cat. I know that's the letter C. And notice how I put my labels pretty close to the picture so the reader doesn't get confused about what letters for what. All right, so after pictures, we get together back on the carpet, and I'll do Think, Pair, Share again before I select some student leaders to share their pictures. All right, I hope that was helpful, and have such a great day. Bye.